because she, like, I mean, I'll get them every now and then, but she never gets them.
Yeah.
So she was like, I never see these readings, so I was like, I'm going to watch it. And I was like, oh, God, we got the same video. Oh, my God.
And the tarot, the more I learn about astrology, the more skeptical I am about tarot, just because that's somebody else trying to use cards to interpret things. But I mean, you can't manipulate the moon and the stars.
Yeah. It's just, I haven't, like, it's so confusing to me.
Yeah.
That I haven't delved into it.
Just what tickles my brain right now. So. Voted yesterday because it was open and I was running a little ahead of schedule in my routine. So just went home, dropped everything, went back and voted. In and out, bada bing, bada boom. Just see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Then I found this camper that's for sale. It's $77,000. It sleeps 4. It's not the ginormous one, but it was like $77,000. It was a 2018.
Oh, wow. That's a good deal. Yeah.
And it was really nice. It's like, must have a lot of miles. 28,000 miles.
Okay. Maybe they just upgraded it and don't need it.
Yeah, maybe it was one of those things, somebody bought it and then decided it wasn't all it was cracked up to be, because camping is work.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it was also, it's a trend.
Yeah.
And I think the trend is kind of on the down. I think campers are being replaced with tiny home and, like, you know, those little, like, Amazon sells them now, Home Depot, those, like, kind of makeshift houses.
Yeah, I forget what they're called, but they're like prefab, modular homes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
I've
like,
looked at those. The folding homes, to me, those look amazing.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the up right now.
Yeah.
Is what is getting people's attention. Yeah, I knew camping was not going to stick around because it's a lifestyle, and I think a lot of people don't realize how much you have to, like, not even give up, but, like, change out.
Yeah, I mean, just that time we walked around, what's her name?
Haley?
Yeah, Haley, her name just left me. Walked around her camper to check on things, and I was looking at what all she has to do just to set it up. Like, yeah. I mean, and even if you stay put, you have to go out and tweak things and check things.
It's just a lot.
And things wear out and break.
Oh my gosh, something else this is completely random, something else I've been really interested in learning about is the concept of veneer techs.
Yeah.
Because that is on the rise in Atlanta, because Atlanta is just a joke of a city.
Yeah.
First of all, veneer tech is not a real thing. That's not a thing. You need to be a doctor, or a dentist, or an orthodontist. Like, but you know what veneers are.
Yeah.
The fake teeth.
So it's kind of like a nail tech for your teeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people are doing it, like, out of their houses. And they'll be like, oh, you know, I'm partnering with this dentist in Colombia who does not have the same, you know, their degree is not the same as a degree in America, and we're offering this veneer certification class. It's $3,000, and we'll give you your kit. It's like a 1-month class, and at the end you get a certificate that you're a veneer tech. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. To play in people's mouths, you have to go to school for 8 years.
Yeah.
So all these people are starting to have these complications because they're putting veneer whatevers over their rotten teeth, which is, like, super deadly.
Yeah.
That's another thing that interests me. People do not know how.
We're not smart.
No, your oral, like, care is probably one of the most important things because it's all linked directly to your heart and your brain.
Yeah.
So if you have an infection and you don't treat it, you just put a veneer over it, that infection has nowhere to go. So it's going to go into your bloodstream.
Yep.
And cause so many issues.
Yeah, that's why I'm so hyper vigilant, you know, about using things that are antimicrobial.
Yeah.
And brushing my teeth and scraping my teeth.
And all these people are, you know, coming back because they're in so much pain because this person doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's why veneers are so expensive. It's considered a luxury cosmetic procedure because it is a lot of work. Because first, we have to examine your teeth. And most people who are getting veneers do not have the best teeth.
Yeah.
Like, think about a lot of rappers who get veneers. They do that because their teeth are busted. So you have to have an orthodontist look at your teeth. You got cavities, we got to fix that. Root canal, we got to fix all that first. Your teeth have to be perfectly healthy.
That's just like when you go get braces. Yeah. They got to do all that.
Yep. Because any other procedure that they do is going to mess with your teeth. So you need to make sure your teeth are perfect. Like, you know, I had to get a tooth pulled. I had to get fillings. Like, you have to do all that.
Yeah.
And then they will size you and put the veneers on. Also, this like shade of white that are like the color, like they look like that car. Actual reputable orthodontists do not even offer that shade. There's not a shade that they will give you. The only time you get that shade is if you're like a celebrity, like you request something that way.
Yeah.
But if you think about a lot of celebrities, not like rappers, but like actors and actresses. Okay, their teeth look perfect, right? But they're not that white.
Yeah.
They're not neon white. It's also a cultural thing of just like, it's kind of like chains, like diamond necklaces.
Yeah.
You will not see an actor or an actress wearing a diamond BBS chain. Like it's a very significant. I feel like it comes from like poverty, because this is stuff that you think that rich people have or care about, but they don't.
Yeah.
But when poor people get rich, we like to show that we're rich.
Yeah.
Rich people who've been rich don't care about it.
Yeah.
So, we'll go out and get diamond chains and these neon white teeth that are almost blue because they're so white. But normally you should not, like, doctors or dentists they don't offer that.
And I wonder why people don't ever get like different shades, like pink or blue or lavender.
Well, I think a lot of people that they kind of substitute it with grills.
Yeah.
Which also, like, people who get permanent grills, your teeth need to be healthy before you do that.
Yeah.
I feel like even if they're not permanent grills, if you've got rotten teeth and you're putting your grills in, it's going to cover up that rotten tooth, and you're running into the same issue. Maybe
you're just giving it a place to grow.
Yeah. And it's just going to grow onto the grills every time you put them in. It's going to spread to your other teeth. People do not understand. Get braces and then just whiten your teeth regularly. That's really all you need to do. You don't need veneers. You don't need them. Like, braces are expensive. Yes, they're not as expensive as veneers.
Yeah.
Get veneers, whiten your teeth. You don't even have to go to a dentist if you don't want to. Buy whitening strips.
People want a quick fix.
Yes, I understand that. But
and I even think that maybe my whole thing with using coconut oil every day, I think that might have started to make my teeth hypersensitive, because my teeth got really sensitive.
You gotta mess with the enamel.
Yeah, they've gotten better now since I've been doing it.
And I get it. I love veneers. I would want to get them. I would get them if I had the money, but like they're very expensive. But yeah, I mean it's the same thing with people getting like BBLs and surgeries. But I also feel like it's different because taking care of your teeth is not as hard as working out to get the body you want.
Yeah.
You just literally just brush them twice a day and floss.
Yeah, and I do all that stuff, and people like, when I tell them how long it's been since I've been to the dentist, I'm like, oh wow, you should go. And I'm like, no, I'm kind of keeping up with it.
Because there's a lot of people
very vigilant about it.
Yeah, they don't have any problems, so the dentist starts rooting around in their mouth, and now they got issues.
That's what I was saying. I said, I'm kind of like my mom. She never, as long as she doesn't go to the dentist, she's fine.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. And I think that's another thing you can genetically get away with more.
Yeah, it's very, very based on genetics.
Yeah.
Because like, to get the body you want in the gym, that's going to take years, and that's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
So I get it. You got the money, go get stuff moved around.
Yeah.
But it's really not that hard to take care of your teeth. it's really not. Like, not the car medic. We have the Gunna concert Tuesday, and I can't do these weekday concerts.
Yeah.
It's killing me.
So did everybody go to Megan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I texted Katie and Alyssa, and I was like, if either of you don't feel like you can go, that's totally fine. I have a refund link. And they were like, yeah, we don't want work to be why we can't do something fun.
Yeah.
So.
Because then that gives work control over your life.
Yeah.
Especially when you have time you can take if you need to.
Right. And it like, if the concerts were flipped and it was the Gunna concert that got rescheduled, I would probably get a refund. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not. It's not that serious. But for Megan, I'm going.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm going. And Marta ended up working out really well.